there. It's a 6-species mix. It was grazed about 2.5 weeks back.
Yeah.
Doesn't get any nitrogen at all, never did since the day it went in. We're at the end, coming near the end of the season now. I'm not sure how many grazings, but there's been multiple grazings on it. And you can see there's no weed problem. Now, this was planted straight after a crop of forage rape last year. That was put in for the winter. And if you look just next door here, you'll see this year's forage rape. So the cows will come down and graze this over the winter and early spring. When they're near finished this, they'll go up onto the Westerwolds just next door, and then the Westerwolds comes out, and by the time the Westerwolds is finished, you take the first grazing from the Westerwolds, they're out on the main paddocks then again, back in here on this instance, and then the Westerwolds will take a second grazing. It'll be sprayed off and the maize will go back in next year. And as soon as we get to the spring and the forage rape is gone, then we'll be back in here with the multi-species again next spring. Every time the cows come down the old paddocks and get onto this multi-species here, we get 2 litres of milk increase next day, just straight up. And within 2 days of the passing on this and going on to the older grasses again, we see the drop off in the milk again just as quickly. So, and that was still getting a small amount of nitrogen. This is not getting any at all. So it's a no-brainer.
Wow.
If you look across the crop here, one of the questions that comes up again and again and again, what will I do about weeds? Well, you can look across here. If you get good crop establishment, we don't have any weeds. We didn't plough when we took out the forage rape out of this paddock last year. There was no ploughing. We went in because it was all pretty well mucked up. So we just went in with the one-pass system, put in the seed, and there's the result. If you go in and plough, you're bringing up all those weed seeds from further down, and you will have weed competition. Now again, once you have a couple of grazings, most of the weeds that come up will be annuals, and the animals will just eat them off because they'll be in the middle of all that mix again. So weeds in a multi-species system are not a major concern at all. The secret is you do not go in and plough the ground and then put in your multi-species.